everyone. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and this is Talk of the Town. We have a very special event coming up on October the 26th and the 27th, the last weekend of October. It is a regatta, a sailing regatta. Actually, it's called Multi-Hull Hilton Head Regatta, and we've got two wonderful gentlemen here that are going to be talking about it. We have, Dr. Joe Tobin. He's been an orthopedic surgeon on the island for over 27 years. Nice to meet you. I like the sailing garb.
It is Halloween.
Jimbo told me we were going sailing this morning, so I just met him down here.
And JimboBuser with Sports Addiction in Bluffton Bike Barn. And y'all are friends and colleagues, and that's why you're both here today. But let's begin with why. So back in the 1970s, it was a regatta, right, Dr. Tobin?
So when I moved down here over 20 years ago, I started sailing catamarans, or the beach. You're familiar with a Hobie cat off the beach?
Yes.
And so pre-Hurricane Matthew, we had a fair number of boats. And if you talk to people like Jimbo or our mayor, Alan Perry, they say, oh, I used to do that. I had one of those. And then as years went by, it kind of died out. But in 1975, we had a national regatta, a race to determine the national champion of Hobie Cat racing here in Hilton Head. And there were 133 boats right in front of the Hilton Head Inn here on Hilton Head. So I woke up one morning and I said, that's going to be 50 years ago in 2025. And so I said, well, I wonder if we could do that again. And so as I just started talking to people, I talked to someone like Jimbo. He got Bill Herb Kurzman on board. Then I talked to Alan Perry. And every person I talked to just said, wow, we really want to do this. We want to support this.
Well, we're a sailing mecca. I mean, look, we have water. We're completely surrounded with water, so why not?
When I try and talk to my other sailing friends around the Southeast, Texas, Florida, those guys, I say we've got a beach, we have wind, we have, and so as a matter of fact, in 1996, the Olympics were in Atlanta, and Hilton Head was where the Olympic team trained in the ocean.
Who knew?
And so the secret is we may be getting some Olympic sailors back here to train for 2028 in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And Matthew Montz is a very accomplished sailor from Hilton Head. He grew up sailing at the South Carolina Yacht Club and learned how to sail there. And there's a rumor that he may be an Olympic candidate in multi-hull, which is the catamaran, in the next Olympics.
Very exciting. Okay, so the weekend of the 26th, 27th, so go into the logistics of that, Jimbo. What happens that Saturday and Sunday?
Well, he probably can speak more about it than I can, but it's going to be down there at Caligny, so I'll let Joe, because he's running the show.
Well,
so,
I
mean, he knows more of the logistics.
You're in this together.
Oh, and by the way, Sky Pirate, the parasailing boat, he said, he rents boats, so he said he'll shoot people a deal if they want to come out there by boat and watch the regatta.
That would be fun.
I like that.
Doug and Monique down there.
Well, so it's a race. Is it a race?
It is a race. A regatta is a race. And so again, I went, if you think of where is the best place to do something in Hilton Head, where is all the action? It's the Tiki Hut and the Beach Hut and Caligny. And so my initial reaction was, I'm not sure what they think about this. But Jay Wendell at the Beach House and the Tiki Hut, he was all about it. He says, I want to support this. I want this to happen. And he's done everything he can to help me. And so right in front of the Tiki Hut, we're going to have 25 boats.
Okay.
And Joe got me a boat. I've got a boat, so I'm already signed up.
You're going to be out there.
I mean, I'd reach out to everybody that's watching this and has a Hobie Cat. They still can
can be in
register.
it. Now, we have about a minute left, so what time does it start? If I just want to watch.
Show up at the Tiki Hut.
What time?
About between 10 and 11.
Okay.
Boats in the water, 10 to 11. Racing starts at 11.
Right, and then on Sunday, does it continue?
Right in front of the Tiki Hut. We're all going to be there.
But again, this is a precursor to what could happen in 2025.
Not could, it's happening.
In 2025, we're going to have 50 boats.
Yeah.
50th anniversary, 50 boats.
And just really quickly, how did y'all get to know each other? Was it because he's an orthopedic surgeon?
Yes, I cut my finger off and tip of my finger, and he sewed it back. That's how it happened.
Well, you got to show him.
18
You got to
years
show
ago,
the
yeah.
result. We saved Jimbo's finger. So
they wanted to cut it back to
and
bone.
And he plays the
saved
violin like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, guys. Remember, it is going to be October the 26th and 27th, last weekend in October, out at the Tiki Hut. It is called the Multi-Hull Hilton Head Regatta.
That's
All right.
close enough.
Okay. Dr. Joe Tobin and, of course, Jimbo Buser.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen.